The European Parliament has been engulfed by a corruption scandal that's shaking it to the core. But who's involved, and who are the key players? The mastermind appears to be Pier Antonio Panzeri, a former MEP that's now in prison accused of corruption and money laundering. He's suspected of creating and using a non-profit organisation called Fight Impunity to pay large sums of money and offer gifts to politicians that could influence decision-making in the European Parliament. A major role is also being attributed to Francesco Giorgi, his former assistant. According to his version of events, everything started in 2018, when his boss agreed to work for Qatar. He knows this since he was the unavoidable translator. His boss only speaks Italian. Giorgi is also in prison. He's also in a domestic partnership with eu-vertical since 2016, another accused MEP. She was already elected when the two met, after which she became a president of the European Parliament. Given she had immunity, the only way to arrest her was to catch her in the act. And this is exactly what happened on December the 9th, when Belgian police found €150,000 in her apartment. The Greek MEP is still in prison. Her father, who was arrested on the same day with a suitcase full of money in Brussels, was let free some hours later. He was apparently just trying to help his daughter and the mother of his 2-year-old granddaughter. Niccolo Figa Talamanca is another Italian involved in the scandal. He's the Secretary General of another NGO, No Peace Without Justice, through which the money from the alleged countries circulated. He's in prison after the Belgian courts reversed a decision to release him with an electronic tag. The General Secretary of the International Trade Union Confederation, Luca Vicenti, has admitted taking up to €50,000 in cash from the NGOs as a donation for his electoral campaign. He was released without charge but must inform the authorities if he leaves the EU. 2 more MEPs are also of interest to the Belgian authorities, and the European Parliament is working to waive their immunity. Andrea Cozzolino was the head of the delegation for relations with the Maghreb North African countries in the European Parliament, including relations with Morocco, another country that's allegedly involved in the corruption scandal. The second is Belgian MEP Mark Tarabella, who denies having received any money for defending Qatar and the FIFA World Cup in the European Parliament. In total, 4 are in prison, and 2 are likely to lose their parliamentary immunity. But the story may not end here, as the investigation is ongoing.